So I like to share a hand which I played on the feature table, which was a classic spot between the button and the big blind. I think the commentators did an excellent job, so I'm going to let them take over from here.
Ashish, of course, is going to open the beautiful Queen 10 suited on the button. Raj defends as he must with the suited king in the big blind and does flop second pair on a very dry board of 9-4 deuce. Continuation bet from Ashish. Raj is getting pretty short, can comfortably call or decide to raise here. 5 of hearts on the turn.
The board getting a little more tougher for Raj there. The 5, another over to his 4. Is Ashish still going to fire? No is the question. Ashish has checked the turn back and the river is a jack. Now, would Ashish want to represent this card? Because at the end of the day, he does have only a queen high. And he knows Raj on a 9-4 deuce board would continue a lot of times with the deuce X, with the 4X. Would Ashish be looking to apply max pressure on that sort of a holding? The pot is already 95,000 and Raj is left with 122 behind. Ashish does go for a very close bet with the pot of 85,000 into 95,000.
I was just about to say, the graphic said 25,000, and I knew it would not be 25,000. That would be too small. As I was saying, Raj's hand is face up here. After all, calling 9-4 deuce, the driest of dry boards, you must have a pair. After that, when the 5 comes in, all the potential draws, perhaps the 5-3, etc., end up with a small pair as well. So when it comes to the river, you have to put your opponent to the test for all of it and make them believe you have a jack, knowing that they have a weaker pair. And now the real game begins. What is Raj to do? Can he suss this out? It's one of those situations where you know that he knows. Like I just said, Raj should know his hand is face up. After all, call the flop, check the turn, and check the river. Probably wanting to call a small bet if needed. Ashish has not obliged and made his bet almost pot size here. This is a tough spot. One Raj can figure out if he takes his time to think about it. Would Ashish bet a jack for value this way? Perhaps Ashish is going to be very balanced in most spots. He's an absolute professional.
What I love right now is that Raj is absolutely not folded here. He knows that Ashish is capable of doing this with way worse hands, but he's thinking, is my 4 good? Is my 4 a bluff catcher? What is Ashish doing this with? Ashish can have a lot of better pocket pairs. Is Ashish ever going to take that line? Or did he actually hit the jack in the end? There's so much to consider right now.
I don't think Ashish can have a better pocket pair because of that check on the turn, Prajit. I mean, he has to eliminate all the typical hands that would beat him. For instance, the better pocket pairs, even 9s are not in Ashish's range and would not play this way. Ashish is saying, I have a jack. And with that...
Wow, I believe Raj made
the
call.
Raj finds the call. Well done. Sussed it out.
What a call that was. That opens up the table completely because look at that. Raj has now suddenly got 3,02,000 chips. A sigh of relief for him, but a big round of applause for him as well. He made that beautiful call with the 4 pair and Ashish only with the queen high. Amazing
This
play.
is my favorite part of poker, Prajit. I bring up how I play heads up a lot where ranges are wide. Well, in a dealer versus big blind scenario, ranges are very wide as well. And actually that helps you really solve the logic puzzle of the hand, Raj figuring out Ashish cannot have a 9. Yes, once in a while he could have the jacks, but then again, that's why you get pot odds. He needs to call 85 to win 180. Needs to be right only 1 out of 3 rather times. In this case, he absolutely was correct, and now he's actually swapped stacks, it seems like, with Ashish.